And he said, nah, I think I'll just stay in here. And I said, no, I think you won't. I think you'll come out. And he was like, okay, I'll do it.
He's a pro at this, so it probably will be easy for him.
Well, hey there, hobby homesteaders. Welcome back to Peak's Peak. My name's Lucas.
And I'm Caden.
Wait, what? We're sharing our hobbies on 38 acres in eastern Kentucky. And today our hobby is, well, letting Caden learn how to...
gravel.
That's right. Letting Caden spread gravel with the Bombelite mini skid. You like running this thing, don't you? We've got leftover gravel from the septic project, and we need it spread on all this area that there's dirt showing through. Let me just kind of give you the overview here, Caden. So we've got the big pile here, which we'll work with, but the first thing I want you to do is where I did the demonstration with the Mech dump trailer, I want you to take the blade and just drag that gravel and spread it out. So work with that first, and then when you're ready to move this pile, get your bucket loads and just try to spread it with the bucket like that. Now, when you turn in place like this, that's what messes up the gravel. So you kind of need to turn wider turns, okay? Don't just spin in one spot, all right? Well, let's see how he does. Turn it down. Use the tip of the bucket. There you go. Now guys, before we get too deep into this video, I want to ask you, if you enjoy our content, please consider subscribing, liking this video, help us to grow. That's what makes all of this possible, and I appreciate you being here. So that's kind of how you're going to do it. Now if you try to do too much, if you try to get too big of bites, then it'll stop you and you'll spin, okay? Raise it up. I don't know about you, but when I was 11 years old, I would have given anything to have a piece of equipment like this to run around on and just play. He's got a plan. There you go. Now, try feather. Don't tilt your bucket so far. Pick it up. I'm giving him very little instruction. I like to learn by just seeing what happens and figuring it out. And I think that's good for anybody. So I try to give him a few pointers, but also let him figure it out. See, like when you run over a pile like that, it moves your bucket up and down. And so that affects how you have to have your bucket set and angled. He's figuring out I don't want the driveway to be any wider than that. So he's at least stopping and not dragging it on out into the yard. That's good. Or he's about to drag it on out into the yard. We'll see what he does. Oh yeah, he's putting her in the yard. But that was pretty well executed. Now, today's video that came out, I was showing Caden some things in the video, and I got a few comments saying, I like how you explain things to him and you're patient with him, let him do these things, and how he likes to get out there and get involved. But I will tell you, he's just like any other 11-year-old kid. If you give him the option of sitting inside and playing video games, that's what he would do. And I have to make him come out and do these things. But when he does, he loves it. I asked him, I said, hey, you want to go out and play on the mini skid steer? I've got a pile of gravel that needs spread, and I'll let you just try to learn how it works and do it. And he said, nah, I think I'll just stay in here. And I said, no, I think you won't. I think you'll come out. And he was like, okay, I'll do it. These are times he'll never forget. But like any other kid, I gotta make him do it. But I think it's worth doing. I want you to think about something here, all right? You see how wide the driveway is? See how wide it's going to be where you're working? Do you think maybe there's a problem with that? I have no idea what he's doing. Hey, Caden! No. If I wanted the driveway 50 feet wide, don't you think I would have made the driveway 50 feet wide? Don't worry about that. I'll clean that up. But I want you to stick with the normal driveway. Keep it there, okay? All right. Now here's the other thing. When you teach kids to do stuff, you have to be all right with it not being perfect. Now here's the thing. It wouldn't be perfect if I did it either, but I'm gonna have some mess to clean up when he gets done with this. But that's all right, I can do that. He's got to learn, and this is how you learn. You get out and you do it. Pay attention. Hey, pay attention. Tilt it up as you go. Tilt it up, tilt it up. There you go. Now look at that bucket full. That's how you fill it. That's how you fill a bucket. All right, stop. Turn yourself a little bit this way. All right, now start. Raise it up. Dump. You gotta dump as you're moving. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Go ahead and back drag that. Go ahead and back drag that. Right there. Stop. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. There you go. Back drag. There you go. All right, get you another. Get you some gravel. Do it again. Put some gravel in there. There you go. Back up. Raise it up. Raise it up. Up. Raise it up. No. Now you got a pile. Next time, you'll have to reach over the top of that pile and pull it back a little bit. Nice and easy, nice and easy. No, 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 no. Stop, up. Tilt it. All right, you dumped it all out. Back drag it. Hit it again. There you go. All right. See, that ain't bad. You got too much tilt on your bucket. No. Don't ever push that way. You tear up a cylinder. Go down. Come on, forward. Down, stop. Back up. Back up. Stop. Set it down, flat. Now back. There you go. All right, Caden. So when I asked you if you want to come up here and run the Bombelite and spread some gravel, what did you say?
No, and then I said, I will a little bit.
Now, what do you think?
I like it.
You glad you came up? It's fun, isn't it? You ready for me to take over?
I'm gonna do one more.
All right. And this is what it takes. And the more time that you invest teaching them how to do things like this, the more helpful they're going to be as they get older. He'll be able to get out and do things like this for them. Now, he's going to try to dress the pile a little. I told him, pull you some gravel back so you don't keep pushing the pile. Yeah, not bad. Ease up. There you go. He's dug himself a hole. Now, while that was not the right way to operate, you notice how he figured out that he's got to take littler bites, and so he kept raising the bucket a little more until he could get traction. And those are the things that you learn just by operating. But nobody can just tell you all of those things. You've got to figure them out for yourself. You got to figure out what it feels like. You see how he's slowly going over that hump right there, figuring out the rocking point. And if you've never operated one of these mini skid steers, the ride-on type, you have no idea how difficult it can be bucking around on that thing while you're standing up. Like, I won't do a great job at this either. Now back drag it. Whoa. That's pretty good. All right, bro. What are your thoughts?
It was better than I thought it would be. It was a lot funner than I thought it would be.
I love operating it. Did you feel like you was getting a little better at it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
And a little bit tired in my legs because it like pushes you around like this.
Oh yeah, it's a workout. All right, you want to film me running it a little bit?
Yeah. He's a pro at this, so it probably will be easy for him. Now that's a lot of gravel.
All right, guys, well, had a pretty good time just getting rid of this pile of gravel, getting it spread out where I needed it. And it was pretty fun to see Caden mess around with it for a while, learn a little bit. Every time he gets on it, he gets a little smoother. And I'll be honest, I'm watching him and I'm thinking, oh, he needs to do this, he needs to do that. And then when I get on it, I can't quite do it either. So it's kind of just part of learning the machine and getting smoother at everything, but it was a lot of fun. Things are coming around here, and it is sure a blessing to have awesome machines like this Bommalite to do the projects that we have to do here. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching our videos. And until next time, get outside and enjoy God's creation because it's beautiful out here. Y'all have a good day.